lady. Hello, Nicci.
Hello.
Let's see.
I'm not sure what happened there. I was waiting in the wings, so something went on. A good bit of technological.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Boy, this technology. Well, good. I'm glad you're here. And things I need is an engineer to be working, a broadcast engineer to be working behind the scenes while I'm doing all these things. So that is going to happen at some point in the American Gumption Morning Show. And then that person will be in touch with you and make it all happen seamlessly. And I don't have to look like I'm confused on the air.
It's still fabulous, though. I'm here. It's really good to see you. So it's morning where you are, isn't it? So good morning and once again,
good
afternoon to everybody. Or good evening.
Yes, Nicci is coming to us from outside of London, or maybe right inside of London, somewhere in the London metro area for sure. And let me just do a quick intro, and then we'll jump right into crystals because we're. So anyway, Nicci is a master NLP practitioner, life and business coach, crystal healing, and Reiki healing. She's trained with meditation guru Deepak Chopra, has a extensive media background, appeared on lots of London's finest morning and afternoon weekend shows, and has been a health and fitness presenter for years and years and years, back into the 90s. And so she is the author of the book Fabulous Impact, but more exciting and more importantly, she has a new book coming out in the spring of 2021. So next year, less than, probably about 6 months, 6 or 7 months from now, or 8 months. And it's called My Crystal Guide. So welcome to the American Gumption Morning Show, even though it's afternoon for you, Nicci.
Oh, thank you so much. And it's so good to be here today. And yeah, My Crystal Guide, which I'm co-writing with Philip Hermit, the crystal healer, published by Seco Books in spring 2021, is very exciting because working with crystals, and especially working with children with crystals, is very exciting, and to help them in all areas of their mindset, to enable them to feel better by using the crystals in different ways, through meditation, through exercises, through being able to just do different things with them and enjoy the beauty and the energy of those crystals. And there are so many wonderful things and powerful things crystals do, because they are natural energy and light, and they've been formed in the earth many millions of years ago. And the word crystal comes from the Greek word kristallos, which means holy ice, which is fabulous. You just imagine holy ice there. And Steve, I brought beautiful crystals along here today to show everybody. And yeah, well, let's begin, shall we? Because I've got an absolutely wonderful one sitting here today with me. And this, wow, this is citrine. It's a beautiful piece of citrine. And citrine is known as the money stone. And it's not just for that though, it's for abundance. It's for abundance of happiness, abundance of having fun and everything wonderful in your life. So if you're able to get a small piece of citrine, everybody may not want such a massive piece as this, but what you do is you carry these small pieces around with you. So they're polished tumble stones or they're rough, whichever ones, and you keep them with you in your pocket or your bag. And then if you need them, if you're feeling whatever it is you need, you hold them and you just embrace them. The other great thing to do with your crystals is to have them by your bedside at night or put them under your pillow, which is wonderful. The master crystal, which I just needed to show you all, is the quartz, the crystal quartz master crystal, and it balances the whole body and it gives energy and it promotes feeling good. And this is just so beautiful and wonderful. Can you see the light just going through it there? You just have a look at that. How stunning is that piece? Yeah.
I want to touch on the one piece you said, Nicci, that these crystals are naturally occurring. They're millions of years old, and so there's an energy contained within each crystal that's where we can transfer that energy to us, and that healing power comes from. Is that correct, or am I missing something?
No, that's it. The crystals have pure energy and light within them, and they radiate to us. They give us that energy. They give us that light. They give us their vibrations. There are these great vibrations from the crystals that come from them to us. And as a master, crystal master teacher, this is what I do with my clients to help them, is I use the crystals, and the crystals give you what you need through their energy, through their light, and through their vibrations. So they really are so powerful, and to enable you to feel good. And if we're one of the crystals, actually, I'm going to introduce you to here, is fluorite, which I absolutely love. If I can get this in the light somehow so you can see through this. How beautiful is it?
Yeah, nice.
Fluorite comes in all different colors, but this is one of my favorite pieces that I have here right now. Where am I going with you? Yeah, I'm going here with you. You're following me around, aren't you? So this piece is absolutely beautiful. And fluorite is great to keep by your computer, your phone, the TV, because it helps to ward off electromagnetic fog. And it's also wonderful to help with focus. So this is what's brilliant. Focus with fluorite, which is fantastic for everybody, which leads me to just mention that right now, a lot of the children here and probably all over the world are starting to go back to school again. And they are anxious, as are parents that are going back to work. And anybody having to go back to work, it's challenging, it can be overwhelming. Everybody can feel anxious and worried and stressed. So there's a pack of crystals, there's a set of crystals that we put together to enable you to feel so much better about you. And these crystals combined are so powerful. And the first one is aventurine. And aventurine really helps you when you're feeling tense or when you're feeling worried and you need to relax. It relaxes the muscles and it helps you to breathe better, and it's very calming. And if you can see this, I've got some lovely pieces of aventurine here. So you've got the polished stone and you've also got the rough stone as well. And then the other one in the group is amazonite, and amazonite calms the nerves. So if you're feeling nervous and anxious, or even if you have exams, this is just absolutely wonderful to help calm the nerves. As you can see, there's this wonderful piece of amazonite here, and I've got this lovely bowl. But if I'm very careful, I can tip it up, and it won't tip up all over the place. It's a beautiful one, absolutely beautiful. And then we have snow quartz.
Well, let me just jump in for a second. It's great that you've brought all these here with us. The average person out there might be thinking, "Oh my gosh, Nicci has these big, huge stones and these bowls full of them." Where does a person even go to begin to find all these things?
Well, these are the ones that I'm showing you now are the smaller ones. And as I was mostly here, there are many shops that sell small tumbled polished stones, and that's all you need. You only need the small tumbled polished stones, and they're in America and other places in the world. You can literally go into any of your local shops that sell crystals, and they should have these small collection of tumbled stones. But as I was saying, with the group of the different crystals to put together, the aventurine, the amazonite, the snow quartz also goes with this, because snow quartz helps to clear the mind, and it's really good for taking worrying some thoughts out of your mind and clearing your headspace to allow for you to think about new things. So this one's great, and again, you can see this is a lot smaller than the ones I was showing you previously, along with the other two. And the final one of these four is fluorite again, as I was talking about, and this is absolutely wonderful to help you with focus. So focus on going back to work, focus on exams, focus to help you concentrate at school, at work, at home. If you're working from home right now, you're still working from home because of lockdown, because I know certain places are still in lockdown in different areas. So yeah, crystals, no, they come in all beautiful shapes and sizes. They really do. So but the small tumble stones are the ones that you want to keep on you and keep in a little pouch, keep them in your bag, as I said, keep them by your side and sleep with them at night under your pillow, or perhaps just have them on your bedside table and hold them if you're feeling that you need them for whatever reasons that may be.
Nick, this is great, Nicci. Thanks for the intro, and it makes me think. And I didn't know very much about crystals, so I'm learning along with probably many other people. But if I've been a student of quantum the last few years, and Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about we are the placebo, and the belief that if something provides us with healing or energy, and in the case of the placebo, the pill, like, people believe that, oh, they take something and this is going to affect them. And, these blind tests prove that the placebo works just as well as the other. So relating this back to the crystal idea, if we have the knowledge that there's certain different stones, certain different crystals that have certain types of energy, and we come to understand that, and more importantly, believe that, then just by having that, just by touching it, it really does have a healing effect on us, because we are fulfilling what we believe, what we focus on.
We absolutely are. And the thing is with crystals, they are living beings. They're live. They really are live with energy, light, vibrations. I've worked with many clients with my mind medication process that I do crystal healing with them as part of that. And it's absolutely incredible, because I always say 3 minimum sessions when we're doing the crystal healings. And each session, each healing treatment has a different effect on each client. One of my clients recently was feeling uncomfortable during her first session because during this first treatment, she'd arrived, she was anxious, she was worried about going back to work, she wasn't feeling very comfortable about herself. The second session that she had, she went into a really deep, wonderful space, and she just felt totally relaxed. And then she said she felt some warmth on her, and then some cold coming from within her, and some vibrations. So different people feel different things. And the third session, she just felt so calm, so relaxed, and she felt as though everything had just left her, all the worry, all the anxiety, and she was in a much better place. Now, the crystals give you, as I said, what you need, and that is so powerful. And it's important to give yourself that opportunity to open up to it, to give love to yourself. And while we're talking about giving love to yourself, I can't resist showing you this wonderful piece of rose quartz, which was all about love, giving yourself love, taking care of you. And here we are, we've got some other small pieces here of rose quartz, which are absolutely beautiful. So you can see these rose quartz. So by giving yourself love, by taking care of yourself, by opening up to alternative methods, ways to help you, it's absolutely incredible the results, the powerful results you're going to get. And what's even more brilliant is that before I was even using working with crystals with my clients, I had them on me, and I experienced how powerful they are by using them on myself. And they really are so wonderfully powerful, and they give so much.
I like that they are, that the earth has made them and that they're millions of years old. And yes, we've polished them a bit, but other than that, there's nothing manufactured about them. They're a naturally occurring product of this world that we live in.
They are. The oldest known crystal on the planet is 4 billion years old, and it's zircon, and it was discovered in Australia. And they actually date them from the layers of rock that they're found in. Zircon, I haven't got a piece of zircon here, but they're good for insomnia, depression, self-esteem. They're great for allergies such as hay fever, and it boosts your aura and brings out the best in you. Also good for soulmate connections and relationships too. So that's zircon, which dates back millions of years ago. And I can't resist showing you this titanium quartz. I think it's the color that really gets you here, because it's titanium quartz is for balancing energy and giving color to your energy. It's absolutely beautiful, if you can see that here. Absolutely stunning. So as I said, crystals give you what you need. Crystals
that is great. Show.
You want to see this one again?
Boy, that's, yeah. Let's. I'm gonna put you back on screen. I want you to show that right up close. Look at the colors in that. That is amazing. My goodness. And what is that one called?
That is titanium quartz. So it's titanium and quartz. How beautiful is that? And you can actually feel and see
titanium quartz.
Energy. Titanium quartz. Yeah, absolutely stunning.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I love that.
Your book that's coming out next year, My Crystal Guide, to be published in the spring of 2021. I'm going to guess that it's going to be a basic, it's going to be kind of a more extensive written version of what you just sort of given us in here in the last 20 minutes or so, as far as kind of a primer for it, what some of the main categories of crystals are and what are the healing powers of each one of those. Is that what the book will be focused on, or what else am I missing?
We're going to be doing that as well, but it's a children's book for 7+. So actually, if you're 7+, our ages, whatever ages, you can still read it. You can still gain from it. It's going to be fantastic. And we're going to be giving exercises. We're going to be giving meditations with certain crystals, depending what crystals are right for that particular meditation, and what exercises are good for you by using meditation. So a lot of the work that I do, as well as the crystal healing, I'm including in that, and I'm doing that with Philip Hermit, who is the crystal healer too.
Yeah, that's great. So yes, I am older than 7, so I will be qualified to get the book and learn from it. And I just think it's great that that you were able to show us these crystals today. And now these big ones that you have, I mean, those are special things. Like the average person doesn't need to necessarily get those right out of the gate. Just a few little ones that you keep by your bedside or you keep in your pocket during the day, and you're off and running.
I mean, I've got some things with me here. That amethyst is wonderful. So I've got a beautiful little piece of amethyst here, if you can see that, which is purple, which is lovely and shiny. I also have some tumble polished stones here, and this is banded amethyst, also known as chevron amethyst. And these are wonderful because they really do help if you have chronic pain, you suffer with migraines, you suffer with other chronic pain. And I've worked with a lot of clients during my mind medication process using banded amethyst if they have chronic pain. and it's absolutely wonderful. And they have small ones that they have at home with them and they use with them. So this is a great one if you suffer from chronic pain. Another one that I have here that you may like to see is, oh, let's grab this one that I've got here. I've got all these wonderful crystals here for you to see that I've prepared, you see. I've got blue lace agate actually, and this is wonderful for communication. So blue lace agate for communication, for your throat area. That's a fabulous one to have if you want to open up those communication areas. Blue lace agate is absolutely fantastic for you. And allergies, if any of you have suffered from allergies, turquoise is fantastic for allergies. If you can see turquoise. And this comes in different forms, the turquoise. It's beautiful. I've got different little pieces of turquoise here. Turquoise is fantastic. And also red jasper. Now, red jasper is very grounding. It's a wonderful one to have for grounding and to take care of you. So every crystal has different meanings, and every person that gives you a meaning for a particular crystal may have something different to say. So there may be different books, and they may all say something different, because it's the experience of the person that's using them. It's the experience of the person that's working with the crystals, that's experienced something happening to them, the healing that's happened to them, or what they're doing with their clients. So different people will have different meanings for different crystals, like the red jasper. But red jasper also is great for moving forward. It's great for passion, and it's a general tonic that keeps you well when you are well, actually. So that's red jasper. Let's have a look at this piece, if you can see it close up here. So that's a beautiful one to have, especially now.
And Nicci, I'm pointing out your website if people want to work with you or learn more, and your email is scrolling across on the bottom of the screen, so people can contact you directly if they want to learn more, or they want to make sure they get an advance notice of when your book comes out. So I wanted to make sure that we threw that in there, because you've been working with people for years and years on their health and wellness. And but the crystal thing is newer for you. I think, what, 10, 15 years or even longer than that?
I've been working with crystals for many, many years, possibly about 15 years, 20 years. Over the past few years, I've really introduced them so much more into all the work that I'm doing, because the power of connecting everything together is just absolutely extraordinary, as you would say. It's wonderful. So yeah, my education process uses the crystals all the time.
In the past, like the shaman, and how long back does the energy healers, before we became like Western medicine, but how long have crystals been used as a healing tool for individuals living on Mother Earth?
Well, they've gone back, as I said, crystal, they've been formed in the earth many millions of years ago. So whoever discovered them and found them then, and cavemen and everybody else, have been using them for all different purposes, for medicine, for healing. They are just so powerful. And what they probably felt, because they were so in touch with Mother Nature then, even more than we are now. They were living it, they were breathing it, they were there in it. They felt the vibrations. They knew there was something very special with these wonderful crystals, these wonderful stones, minerals that they found. So
and one of the other things I discovered in just some research is, it seems like crystals and Reiki healing are often connected. So what is the connection between those two?
So the energy through Reiki healing comes from the universe. And when that combines with the crystals and the vibrations and the energy from the crystals, it absolutely is so powerful. It's wonderful. So when I'm working with my clients, I'll often use Reiki while I'm doing my crystal healing treatments, and that gives that extra boost, that gives that extra powerful energy coming from the universe and coming from the energy and the light of the crystals.
Well, that's great. I think that Reiki healing is a whole other topic, and we'll have to invite you back again for that conversation. But we are just a minute or so past, so I'm going to wrap up today's American Gumption Morning Show. But I want to thank you so much for joining us. And one last time, let's throw back your mind medication where people can contact you. And please do reach out to Nicci if this is something that you want to learn more about or you need help. And I think that as we shift in taking more responsibility, having more gumption for our own health, crystal healing is certainly one of those things that we can incorporate. Hey, everybody likes pretty stones, right? Women have been apparently there's a rumor about a particular stone being the best friend for ladies. So I don't know. It's just the power of these crystals is a wonderful thing, and of course the diamond represents love above all else. So anyway,
very sparkly.
What else would you like to share before we sign off?
So right now, because everything is going on following the pandemic, and also some people are still in lockdown, and the pack that I showed you before, the set of crystals I showed you before, you can get those in your local shops. If you would like that pack, please email me. And postage and packing is going to be different in America and other places in the world than it is in the UK. But the pack in the UK is £5, English UK £5, and we'll do what we can to get them out for you, because they really will help you and something for you to hold on to. But being open and just allowing the crystals to give you what you need is going to really help you to move forward and to feel so much better. So please get in touch with me if you'd like to know any more. And Steve, it's been wonderful being on your show again today. And yes, I'd love to come back and talk about more things with you at another time, more mind medication.
That's well, thank you so much. And we appreciate your being a great guest, and your experience of helping people heal, and your experience in broadcast shines through, and you did wonderful. So thank you so much, Nicci, for joining us today.
Thank you so much. See you again soon. Take care.